is Leslie, and today we're going to do a nice flow, moving all of our joints around, going from the top of our head down to our toes. And it's really nice to start your day moving in this way, just starting to move your body. Also, it's a nice way to end your day. So let's start. We're going to start with our jaw, which is really fun, especially if you have kids. They love this one. So all you have to do is open your mouth wide and then make funny faces. You're trying to feel it right here on the mandible. Show your teeth. And then after doing that for a few moments, close your eyes and now soften the jaw. Finding your breath. Noticing how you feel right now, right here. Let's do a few cleansing breaths together. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And yeah, feel free to audibly sigh. Inhale. Letting go any tension or anxiety. One more breath. Eyes are still closed, opening them. We're going to start with our neck, taking our right ear over to our right shoulder. And you might already feel it. If you don't feel it yet, begin to walk the left hand away from you, out to your side. And then walk it so far that you can feel a nice stretch along the side of your neck down into the shoulder area. And it can go all the way up behind the ear. And start to draw small lines up and down with your nose. How's that feel? Usually there's one or two spots that feel extra nice. Stay there for a moment and breathe. And then drawing your chin to your chest. Hand comes back to knee. Left ear to left shoulder. And when the left ear makes it to the left shoulder, walk the right hand out to the side. Softening, reaching. And just like you did on the other side, whenever you're ready, begin to draw the nose up and down. A little bit longer whenever you feel a little deeper stretch. A deeper breath, perhaps. Bringing the hand back into the knee, shifting your gaze up, over to your right, down, to your left. So taking big, slow circles. Switching direction. And on your last one, coming to head over heart, over hips. All right. Now that our face and neck are down, we're going to go a little bit down to the spine. So bringing your hands to our knees, beginning to draw our chest forward, curving the back. Try to keep the hips grounded if you can, or the sit bones. And then start to round the spine in the opposite direction, pushing the back towards the space behind you. Really finding a dome all the way down the length of the spine. And then inhale up, chest comes forward, exhale, back. Moving back and forth with your breath. Let's do 2 more of those. Last one, drawing the chest forward. And And then maybe starting to shift your chest over to your left and moving your chest around in big circles, keeping the hands on the knees, barrel rolling the chest around and around. And since it's October, Halloween time, maybe you're dressed up as a witch and you're stirring your cauldron, a witch's brew or a warlock's brew. Switch direction. My girls love Halloween. It's probably their favorite holiday, although they also love Christmas. So we go all out, decorations. It's a fun time of the year. All right, let's do one more circle. Really drawing the heart forward and then back again. Before coming to stillness and pausing and feeling. Okay, we're going to come down onto our backs now. We're going to start to move. Bring the soles of our feet down to the ground. Arms can be down by your sides or reaching out to a T or goalpost arms. And start to drop your knees over to the right. And drawing them back up. Over slowly to the left. And don't worry about getting your knees all the way down to the ground. We're just trying to slowly bring movement into our lower body here. And if you'd like to add on to this pose, begin to gaze opposite the knees. No rush. Slow and steady breath. And before switching side to side, really pay attention to the space in the middle to allow the spine to realign. Maybe your feet start to move a little further away towards the outer edges of the mat. But if that doesn't feel good, bring your feet hip distance apart again. Let's do one more on each side. Doesn't that feel lovely? Okay, coming back to neutral, bringing one hand to your heart, the other to your belly. And once again, closing your eyes. And just feeling your body pressed against the mat. Noticing your breath here. See if you can start to lengthen your exhale. System. If it's feeling a little tense or shaky, or if it's starting to feel smoother and more peaceful. Bring your arms back down to the earth, kicking your feet up to the sky, and then begin to flex the feet and point. Flex, point, flex, and point. And then beginning to draw big circles with your feet. You might need to widen your feet further away from each other so your toes don't keep hitting into each other. If you're like me, you're going to hear a lot of snap, crackle, and popping. And then reverse direction. Okay, feet come back up, beginning to bend the knees down. And straighten. Down. And straighten. Down. And straighten. Let's do that 2 more times. Getting those knee joints fluid, moving. Okay. And then releasing the feet back down to the ground. Soles of the feet together, knees go wide. So when we begin, our feet are usually closer to our body. Let's see if we can start to walk our feet further away, making more of a diamond shape with our legs. Notice how that feels on the outer hips, the inner thighs. And then find a spot that feels like it's doing something for you. So you might have to have your feet closer in or further out. And we don't want to be feeling in pain. We just want to notice sensation. Your outer thighs to draw your knees back up, rolling onto one side. And then so slowly pushing yourself up, head comes up last, into tabletop position. So we've moved most of our joints around. We just got our hands and our shoulders to go. So bringing our hands down to the mat, facing our fingertips towards our knees if that's possible. If it's not possible, do one hand at a time, or it's okay if your fingertips are facing a little bit further out towards the outer edges of your mat. And if this feels okay, begin to lean back, feeling a stretch in the forearm. Let's do one more breath here. Back up, switching hands if you need to. And I'll give you a few breaths so you can switch sides there. Okay. Now bringing our hands, so the tops of our hands are down into the ground. And we do the same action. Begin to lean back. So the other side of our forearms are now getting a nice, juicy stretch. Softening the jaw, relaxing the eyes, noticing if you're making faces, because it can feel a little, you're gonna feel a little. And then slowly come up, shake, 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 shake. Okay, finger flicks. Moving all the fingers, and don't do a lazy finger flick. Let's do a pretty hard one. You got something sticky on your hands and you were just trying to get it off. We do not want that stuff on our hands. Flick, flick, flick. And then maybe you start to move your elbows, hinging from that area. And you'll start to feel this not only in your fingers, but your forearms will start to heat up. Shake it out. Okay. Let's do a few shoulder rolls here. Up and down. Forward. Up. Squeeze the shoulders behind you. All the way down. Hug the shoulders in and move slower rather than fast here. We're trying to find more range in our body here. So take it nice and slow. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together and then down your back. And let's reverse direction. Whichever direction you went, go the opposite way. And so for me, this side feels way more awkward. This one might feel way easier for you. It's interesting. Our bodies feel so different when we're doing the same movement, just in a different direction. All right, coming back to stillness. Having a seat once again, hands to knees, eyes closed. And taking a moment to sit here, being grateful that we can move our bodies in such a way and that we can align our breath with our movement and find peace within, serenity within, stillness within. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.